Hello, my name is Devin Mack. I'm a wire sculptor with a day job at Johns Hopkins in a research laboratory. I'm not here to talk about my wire sculpture today, but if you'd like to see some of it, go online to drawnmetalstudios.com. Okay, are you wireless? My guess is that nearly everyone in this audience is. Indeed, it's become a term that defines sort of our modern technological times. Indeed, it's hard to escape all the wirelessness around us. The list of products that are wireless is large and is growing. We've got wireless headphones, wireless printers, wireless keyboards, wireless refrigerators, wireless phones, wireless chargers for our wireless phones, and even things like wireless light bulbs. Beyond those products are our perceptions about our technology. We don't think about wire when we think about the internet. We think of clouds of data up in the sky somewhere. However, as a wire sculptor with a deep vested interest in my supplies, I have a few questions, like what happened to all the wire? Are they going to stop making it? Should I be worried? Do I need to stock up? Will the world go completely wireless? You know, my friends seem to think the world will go wireless, and to them, I pretty much have to say, Boulder Dash. No way. There's never been more wire in use in the history of humanity. All across the world, demand for wire is growing and growing fast. All those stolen gutters and pipes you hear about aren't being recycled back into gutters and pipes. They're being recycled back into electric wires. So the internet, it's not some cloud up in the sky. It's actually a tangled, smelly, dirty mess of wire connecting those networks together. And without that wire, there would be no internet. And those amazing cell phones we have in our pockets, well, if you open them up and look inside, they're really little balls of wire too. Amazing balls of wire that can talk to space, but balls of wire all the same. And now I want you to think about all the things that have electric motors in them. Everything from washing machines, dishwashers, your car windows, even your electric toothbrush, all operating off electromagnetic fields created by coils of copper wire inside the guts of those motors. And to the walls of this room, filled with invisible wires. The building industry is the single largest consumer of wire in the world. There's probably more than a mile of wire in this room alone. So, that brings me to the most important function of wire today, and that's bringing people together. Wire brings people together both virtually and physically in cyberspace and physically in a myriad of different ways. We use wire to travel all the time in our vehicles and in our navigation systems. We use wire to bundle it together and create vast suspension bridges that span great distances of time and space. It's amazing stuff. Now, from the virtual to the, from the physical to the virtual, we have this transcontinental fiber optic cable spooling out of a huge ship as it crosses the ocean, literally connecting continents together. Then we have the other end of the spectrum. We have researchers who are using scanning tunneling microscopes to manipulate wire that's impossibly small. And they're opening up the doors to quantum computers with wires that are only 4 atoms wide. And these nano wires and tiny wires are actually bringing out the real possibility of hacking the human mind. Already, scientists are using wires that size to measure individual neurons in the heads of living animals. It's amazing stuff. Well, I'm a geek about wire, but I live in a great place to geek out in. Baltimore and other cities like her are the center hubs of vast networks of wire all across the country, and I believe we have a lot of potential. We have amazing institutions like Johns Hopkins and the University of Maryland, where in fields like astronomy, physics, and medicine, scientists are kicking ass and sending rockets into space and probing the dense circuitry of the mind. Beyond that, we have awesome research, awesome museums as well. We've got the Walters, the BMA, where you can stroll through the galleries and see over 5,000 years of human use in wire. I recommend it. All right, so City Hall, well, perhaps we've got our priorities mixed up every once in a while, and perhaps the world thinks of us as a certain HBO show when they think about us. But Baltimore has hackers, scientists, and artists wired together. So if you go home tonight and you use your wires to, say, get on the internet or just to read a book, please remember to chuckle the next time somebody talks to you about the wireless world, and remember that the most important ball of wire you have isn't in your pocket, it's right in your head.